Theater, starring C.J. Fee.
A grindhouse is a term for a theater that mainly shows low-budget horror, splatter, and exploitation films for adults.
Hello YouTube, and welcome to Thee's Theater. I'm CJ Thee, and tonight we have a special treat for you. We're going to be deep diving into my top 15 1970s Grindhouse movie posters. Now, before we begin, you have to understand that Grindhouse movie posters were better than the movies. The movies were a little tough to sit through, but the movie posters are really what sold the Grindhouse movie. And this one is my number 15, Driller Killer. There are those who kill violently. Wow, look at this artwork. Look at the drills coming out. Basically saw a little bit of this, didn't get through it totally, but it was fantastic. You know, the guy just runs around and starts drilling people. Well, what could be better than that? Number 14, Cannibal Girls. Picture with a warning bell. When it rings, close your eyes if you're squeamish. These girls do exactly what you think they do. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is a movie about cannibal girls, and they do eat their victims for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We warn you, don't eat before you see this show, and you're having nothing to lose. Well, here it is, number 13. They planted the living and harvested the dead. Invasion of the blood farmers. Look at the coloring on this movie posters. Not a whole lot of vibrant color, but that orange just draws you in. And look at that pitchfork about to stab her in the chest. Quintessential Grindhouse. Number 12, Lady Frankenstein. Only the monster she made could satisfy her strange desires. And just take a look at this artwork. And what could be better than having Frankenstein in the title? But this woman right here made a monster and really satisfied her desires. Fantastic. Number 11 on the list, Last House on the Left by Wes Craven. To avoid fainting, keep repeating, it's only a movie, it's only a movie, it's only a movie, it's only a movie. It rests on 13 acres of earth over the very center of hell. Black and white, bold letters. Wow, what could be better than this movie poster? Number 10, Shockwaves. Once they were almost human, beneath the living, beyond the dead, from the depths of hell's ocean. Yes, this movie poster is fabulous because of the coloring, the subject matter with the ghoul's eyes, the deep end of horror, starring Peter Cushing. Can't go wrong seeing this one. And here we are for number 9, The Psycho Savages. Hot steel between their legs, the wildest bunch of the 70s. Roaring through streets on chopped down hogs. Yes, it was a motorcycle movie. Starring Bruce Dern, Chris Robinson, and Melody Patterson. Great subject matter. Motorcycles were very, very big back then. Rebellious film, bold lettering, great artwork. Quintessential Grindhouse. Quintessential Grindhouse. Number 8. This woman has just cut, chopped, broken, and burned 5 men beyond recognition. I spit on your grave. An act of vengeance. Just take a look at this artwork. Partially clad woman, knife in her hand, facing away. Quintessential sleaze. Quintessential Grindhouse. You gotta love it. Number 7, Blood of Ghastly Horror. I've been looking to get this movie poster for the longest time, and finally it landed in my collection. Human zombies rise from their coffins as living corpses. Al Adamson's Blood of Ghastly Horror. Fantastic artwork. I just think it's perfect. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're really getting down there now. We're heading down to the top 5, but here, before we get to the top of the 5, is number 6, The Savage Bees. This, believe it or not, was a made-for-TV movie. But take a look at that artwork. A woman covered with bees. Fantastic artwork in a pretty good movie, if I might say myself, because I saw it. All right, everyone. Well, we're ready to count down my top 5 70s Grindhouse movie posters. But before we do, make sure that you subscribe below and turn on your notifications. let's go look at some of these great toys that I have before we go down. Now these 5 toys that I have lined out on Thieves Theater bar are, number 1, Michael Myers. Fantastic, huh? Jason Voorhees. Leatherface from Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Freddy Krueger from Nightmare on Elm Street. And this last one is from Scream. This is the ghost face from the movie Scream. And I've never taken the Transform Your Voice sticker off. So this is intact for future generations. And isn't that great? Alright, my friends. My top 5 quintessential best 1970s Grindhouse movie posters. Come on. We're going down under. Into the down under. Well, here we are, back in the down under. I know you love it, I know you want to see more, and what we're going to do is show you more right now. Here is my number 5 1970s Grindhouse movie poster. Orgy of the Living Dead. A triple avalanche of grisly horror, all in color. First hit, Revenge of the Living Dead. Second hit, Curse of the Living Dead. And third hit, Fangs of the Living Dead. Wow. Quintessential Grindhouse movie art. Right there. Are you ready for number 4? Frogs! Today the pond, tomorrow the world. It's the day that nature strikes back. Starring Ray Milland and Sam Elliott. Wow, check that artwork out. Hand coming out of the frog's mouth. It's a giant frog. And just perfect coloring from 1972. Frogs. So excited, folks. We're down to our top 3, and this is number 3 on my list. Werewolves on Wheels. Look at this artwork. This gang thought it was tough till it found a new type of hell. The Bride of Satan. Just check out that artwork. Motorcycle riding over a dead body. Witches over here on the left. Man holding a torch over here. Woman wrapped around the werewolf. This is quintessential Grindhouse. Totally. Are you ready for this? The last 2. Last 2 in the collection. Take a look. The Corpse Grinders. Produced and directed by Ted Michaels. Bone-crushing terror, spine-tingling chills. Take a look at that artwork. And the subject matter. It's just so freaking gory. Turns bones and flesh into screaming savage blood death in a blood-curdling color. Wow, this movie was very, very hard to watch. Very difficult to get through the amount of time that this movie ran, but this poster drew you into the theater. Quintessential Grindhouse movie poster, The Corpse Riders. Ladies and gentlemen, here is our number 1 1970s Grindhouse movie poster. 2 great blood horrors to rip your guts out. I drink your blood, and I eat your skin. Produced by Jerry Gross. Wow. What more can be said about this movie poster? The artwork, the eyeball, the lack of an eyeball, machete with a decapitated head, skewer going through the mouth. Look at this skull with burning embers in the eyeballs, zombies with axes. This, my friends, is quintessential Grindhouse. And you're not going to find anything better than this. And I challenge you right now, find something better. Make sure you subscribe below, ring the notifications, and comment below what your favorite Grindhouse movie posters are. I'd love to hear from you. CJ Thee, signing off.